Any shoot. It's the beginning. I literally drew this once, like on a cursive assignment I had. Honestly, today my schoolwork is boomeranging back on me. Went behind on my school again. I just don't know how much I would appreciate a subscriber right now. A subscriber is like me buying a $5 product. It really takes a long time to arrive. Hey Avi, the clickbaiter and all of those people, they don't care if one person unsubs, but I care if one person unsubs. I don't know how to get to 1,000 subscribers, but I definitely need people to sub to me. Bro, how is this looking worse than last time? Brother, sometimes the best stuff always came from the first try. This is a tutorial. You just follow what I'm doing. Trust me, I think the hair will take me less than 10 minutes again. I hope. But I will correct any mistakes that I make on the way. Remember, honestly though, I do think we're doing pretty well. I mean, at least better than AI slop. Because I bet you AI slop would make this worse. Actually, no, with ChatGPT, I honestly think it would look pretty decent. I mean, with the amount of upgrades ChatGPT has, it probably could surpass me. But let's not think that way, because artists will always and should be better than AI. Because with that ruins the purpose of being an artist. And I agree with everyone that says AI should never be an artist. Like, why use robot slop rather than practice yourself, or rather than use real people? I mean, that ruins the purpose of what art is. I mean, you see all these great artworks, Mona Lisa and stuff. ChatGPT would never be able to make that. I mean, it would never even come across the idea. I mean, now we could interpret it, but no. Keep this in mind. I am looking carefully where I place my lines. This isn't one-time redemption, but I do want it to look very well done. So far, it does look pretty nice. Except the right side. The right side looks nothing like it. Like, come on, guys. I think the right side can definitely do better. Like, this is looking like Einstein hair, you know? She's not Albert Einstein, and she definitely is stupider than him. Oh, so, oh! I'm not eating that, you know. Well, this thing's like one step from being a candy. Ew. Ah. I don't like it. The gushers are kind of... Ugh. Now we can finally draw detailing hair strands. Yes, guys, I am serious about drawing this. And of course, I'm not going to give away the show title on my YouTube title, but I will give it away if you can read Japanese. Which I'm completely writing this by memory, so I'm going to write it right here. If you can read it, good. If you can't, bad. You'll never know. Alright, I'm going to help you and kind of, because I'm trying to remember this kanji, so hopefully I'm going to even make it like this, oromaji, so you can read it, so, and then the rest you're going to have to find out to read. And I'm also going to write this in hiragana. Write in hiragana so you can it's so hard. Hiragana. I read it hiragana so you know. Yeah. You already heard me, like the reading system, you know. Well, I'm gonna write this down on the last part because I can't fully do it. So, good luck trying to read that. If you can't, too bad. You suck. If you can, good. Imagine wearing like merch of the shirt and wearing full-blown lanyards and stuff, and even like a wig of Rentaro into there, or cosplaying as Rentaro. Like, that would be crazy. I mean, I might cosplay as him. Like, personally, I don't have black eyes, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not a black-eyed man. But I'm sorry. But I have eyebrows like that, and I have hair that's almost black. So personally, yeah, I think I could definitely work out. I mean, I look like him in many ways. I just need the suit. Anywho, any shoot. I'm gonna write her name. Alright, I'm gonna show you the logo really quick. How's the logo? I'm working on the logo as well, because I obviously like to use the logo, but yeah, good luck trying to read this. Ha! I'm not gonna give you any more clues of the title, because I'm not getting cooked. Now, the big one is actually abnormal into here, but I'm adding it only for one reason. So, I can also list her name on the bottom. So, that's why I'm using the standard one, rather than the line as one. Ironically, if you turn it sideways, horizontally, ironically, it actually means, well, that's actually the kanji for one. So, how ironic, because, look, for instance, I write 100 like this. Ironically, turning it around, it means ichi. Ichi, which means one. So that's kind of ironic. Like, you could just turn it around, and it means one. And that's probably the easiest kanji character you will ever learn. Just one line, and boom, you know it. Probably one of the hardest ones has got to be, like, turtle, or ones about like a special kind of noodles or ramen. Like, those would be really hard to actually read. Like, they contain a lot of characters you don't even know yet. I don't know your level of efficiency, but I know quite a lot of kanji, and I can read some and write some down. I can read a lot more than what I can write, obviously. I know both of the hiragana and katakana systems, so I can easily write those down. And also, I did kind of make my own reading system known as cheapo dialect, which I also basically based off of kanji and hiragana and katakana characters. Like, for instance, I used the character for mayor for a lot of things, so I converted that into a lot of readable cheapo dialect characters. They work the same, they function the same, no difference in pronunciations or sounds, just a way Bruno, Wolfagist, would read in. I can even show you how the title would be written in cheapo dialect. Like, there really is no difference except they don't use, like, a kanji, but I mean, because I created it myself. But anywho, Miss Hakari Hanazono will be done. Hakari Hanazono, Hakari Hanazono. Yeah, I don't know why, but in just some of the most awkward times I have trouble saying names or anything, like shaku. Like, shaku is one of my words I can say pretty nice, but for some reason now it's hard for me to say, like, at this moment. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I could say shaku perfectly, but shaku is, like, now gonna be hard, like, right now. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing that happens. Like, don't get me wrong, I can't say a lot of words properly, like kudamono. But then, out of nowhere, it's now hard. Like, for some reason, like, at one moment, it's really easy, and then at another... You won't understand. You guys are all weebs. You just don't understand. All you know is baka and all that stuff. You don't know anything, weebs. Okay, I'm joking. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you actually have the balls to study. Sorry if I said that on this channel, but yeah, maybe you actually will go out and study. You don't need to just use your... You don't need to just goon. You also need to use your brain as well. And for once, use your brain. And don't sound unnatural. I mean, I know that's for beginners, it's okay. But not beginners. Don't sound unnatural and have, like, verbs or words unnatural. Like, if you say must all the time, you just sound unnatural. So, don't do that all the time. Especially with close friends or family, do not do that. With formal people, yes, you should, and that's why it is listed, but you should always learn the regular verbs first, and that's what my mistake was. It's just I just think the way they do their verbs are just inexclusive. Like, they're just exclusive from how we say stuff. Like, we just put our tone and put respect. They have their own form of saying things respectfully. Oh my god, am I doing it wrong again? Alright guys, I'm just doing this at this point just to get it done, get it done, do your dance. That's not even the lyrics, brother. I don't know, I fell off. Hey guys, just type in the chat, Dylan fell off, he fell off, say bro fell off, bro needs to touch grass today. Guess what, guys? I am actually gonna be touching grass in a bit, so yeah. I think, though, I kind of messed up with the... So, anywho, this is what my character... This is not mine. This is what it's looking like so far. With all that said, if you know, you know. If you don't know, I won't tell you the show name. All clear and said, the show name is within myself, so if you know how to read, good. If you don't know how to read at least 4 reading systems, not good. Actually 3 in this case. To be perfectly honest, if they had Chicano in Universal, pretend it's money. Bum, 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 bum. That would be... Actually, I have $1. I have $1 to do that. Actually, guys, believe it or not, I have $1 to actually do that action. Oh, my $1 bill is somewhere. I know it's here. I'm not lying. I have $1 bill. Yeah, watch. Look. Alright, I'm gonna show you the reference image. Look guys. if this was available in Universal, look, don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. If this was available in Universal, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want to go to Universal. Yeah, but unfortunately, Spy Family and The Apothecary Diaries, which are both goated shows. I mean, I'm not... Look, I don't watch Attack on Titan and all of that. I just don't have time to watch every series. I just watch what I want. But if they had that in Universal, oh, I would get all my big bucks and bum, 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 banging on the table and demand to go. No shots. Or even worse for the souvenir shop. Oh, I would getting 100 bills and bum, 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 and be like, give it to me. Yeah, you have no idea how much I would be demanding. I mean, yeah, they make collabs for cafes and stuff, but that's boring. I don't want food. I mean, yeah, food is good, but I don't want food. I want a full-blown theme park section dedicated. Unfortunately, though, they're not big enough of a franchise to actually do that. Apparently, The Apothecary Diaries and Spy Family is a big enough of a franchise to do that. Which I'm not saying. Those both are really good franchises, actually. Plus, the fact Spy Family Season 3 is coming up this month in actually less than 2 days. Well, time zone wise, yes, but here in the USA, I think that's... Wait, it's already October. Ah! It's less than 3 days, and it's already October. There's no way we're now in October, boys. Let's go! Look, guys, let me know down in the comments. Did I fail, or is this a goated drawing? I'm gonna actually use this temporary eraser on here, because why not? Is this drawing goated, or is it slop? Just let me know down in the comments. I think the jawline is a little bit too tall. Like, watch. I cover this, and it is decent. And the hair is not supposed to collide. That is not a part of the drawing. Hair should never collide with this one. Yeah, but like I said, I would get my big bucks and bang it on the table until I go. Unfortunately, though, in order to pay for a Universal ticket like that, you would have to go to the place and actually bring up your big bucks and pay right there, which nobody likes to wait in a huge line for. Yeah, that is true. I mean, with the new technology, with the technology of credit cards, I mean, or debit cards, who really needs to actually now pay up with cash? I mean, unless you want to flex the fact you're rich, I mean, who needs to pay with actual cash? Like, you could use a debit card that's your earned cash and just pre-order the tickets and don't even have to go through the effort and time. I mean, it's honestly time-saving. Why does this not look like what I wanted? This looks like knockoff product. This is slop. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I ordered drawing. Don't worry, I will fix it, y'all. She's not a vampire, I'm just letting you know that. It's just the angle of the teeth. Let me tell you. Sorry for yapping, but if they had this in Universal, at least if they had it in Florida, at least if it was in Florida for 1 week, I would go. Just in Florida. It would even be more perfect if they put this in Epic Universal. Ha! That would be perfect. But, you know what? People in Florida are not interested in Hakari. It's the truth. People in Florida just don't have the balls to want to go. It's the unfortunate truth. Do not tell me her jawline's gonna look totally cursed. Why is the one on my last one looking better than this one? I just want to ask, why whenever I draw something again, it always looks worse than it actually was the previous time? Yes, it does look very similar. It's just those eyes are giving cartoon, not the show I actually was intending. You know, I might just draw the head due to how much time I'm wasting trying to make a good drawing. There's no such thing as a good drawing. That's why I gotta say, Universal, I'm so disappointed. You made How to Train Your Dragon. You made more Harry Potter. You made Mario. You made cringe franchises I don't even watch in Epic. But you didn't do this? I don't know what to say, Epic, Universal. Why? I know I like Lego Mario. I mean, I'm to be perfectly honest.
Lego Mario time.
I have Lego Mario. I do kind of like Mario still. But come on, Epic. At least serve a limited time Spy Family event the day they open Season 3. Like, why? This is so stupid. They only do it in the one country that we all know it would happen in. Oh, by the way, this is my Stain Wedding Mario from 2017. Here's the amiibo code if you want to have it. Yeah, I don't even care anymore. Have the amiibo code. But look, this is my amiibo originally when I first got it. Want to know why he's broken from his stand? Because I broke him from his stand. I actually even tried removing him off the platform when I was little, but yeah, he didn't want to come off. Look, if I had an amiibo or look, which one's more valuable? This one. I don't like amiibos anymore. I only ever had the wedding ones, and they didn't suck for my age of having them. But I honestly think amiibos are kind of slop, NGL. I think the problem is her... I'm making her face this way. Her eyes ain't staring! This is called angle, brother. Angle. Okay, do not misinterpret what I just said. I'm not trying to be sus. Alright, hopefully I can fix her eyes. Right, here's her neck, if you're wondering. Her neck ain't that bad. She got a decent neck, NGO. Too bad they don't actually have this in the library. I checked many times if they actually had this in the library, but guess what? No. Like, damn it. Like, damn it. You can't have that. Not a part of our policy. But the library literally has way worse books than that, and they don't want to... Nah, brother. If I can tell you, I would request that book thousands of times, and they would never add it. Not even volume 1. I could literally search this show on my computer and the books. And guess what? They don't even have it in the library. You can see it, but you can't have it in the library. You would have to bring your own copy and be like, hey, I'm here reading my book. This is why you can read books in the bookstore. I don't think she looks that bad now that I see it's just a different angle of bro. Damn, she's still got big milkers. That size will never change. Yeah, if I were to be realistic, I would think bro just stuffed pillows in there. Or stuffed something in. Like, realistically, I don't think this is grammatically possible. And always when you do this, you always unfortunately need to draw circles to make sure your portions are actually staying intact. So when I draw her, I always make circles. Yeah, too bad the character next to her is flatter than a Minecraft world. Like, honestly, bro would never die. I think bro doesn't even need a reboot card because of how flat she is. Like, you know, if you run a truck over her, you wouldn't even be able to run her even flatter, honestly. And I think bro is so flat that literally bro could survive on thin ice, literally. I think with bro's surface, you could definitely walk on her without feeling a bump. But it's the total opposite for Hakari. With Hakari, you would feel bum 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 dun 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 dun, like with one of those Indian cars, like bum 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 dum bum bum. Like, you would definitely feel that, and I think she would break the thin ice and get frozen herself. And another thing, I think she would need at least 9 reboot cards, because definitely bro would be destroyed. And if you ran her over a truck, you could run her pretty flat, but not flat enough. Or I think in fact the truck would actually run over her and not even crush her. Like, I think that's how bad it would get with the truck. You know what figure I'm gonna bring to the trip? Momo! Why not? Why not bring her? And I'm also gonna bring a mini one so I can bring it with me and walk around the park. No, actually, that is a bad idea. I lose the figure, I'm cooked. So I would only take it out and then put it back in the backpack. Like, honestly. Dang, she actually looks not that bad. I'm going to be continuing this. You know, my cousin's opinion on this, I'm not going to give out his name because obviously I'm going to do privacy reasons. But of course, I respect my family, so I do not give out people's names unless it's really for something. But honestly, my cousin, he was like, oh nah bro, you still talking about this? Yeah, I guess the last time I was still talking about Kimi no koto ga daidai daisuki na Hyokuni no Kano. I just gave you the entire name. Brother, I'm so stupid. I gave you the whole name of the show, so if you did not hear me, good luck. Well, he was like, no, brother. Like, nah, bruh. I even showed him all the characters. It's just like, dropped his jaw. And he wasn't surprised when I said which one, the flat Minecraft world or the other one. Yeah, I think my cousin was very annoyed with that. I bet he was like, yeah, because the last time I went, he just went into the living room. He knew what he was doing. He was like, nah, brother, you talk about that, I'm going in the living room. Because you talk about that, you talk about that with everyone. And honestly, though, do I really care? No. Because what loss am I getting? Wow, she honestly got pretty big. I never could figure out why bro was that large. I mean, with this, you could definitely do a lot of things. Not Cecily. I'm talking regularly. Like, I think this would be the perfect trampoline, honestly. I think bro would make all the trucks from India bounce even more than they actually were. Like, honestly, the trucks in India, if you think they go dun 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 dun, they would go even more intense. Unfortunately, though, the karane would just be the perfect key to making those Indian trucks sit on one position. That is really how bad it is. I bet you with her, I bet you with Inda Karane, the density with all the people in India, bro would have like literally the density of my entire room, which is a lot actually. And then I think with Hakari, however, I think bro would be so squished that bro would be struggling to breathe. Like, this truly tells you how bad it is. Density wise, they both have differences on how they can handle density, but we all know who actually has the best benefits when it comes to density. Trampoline. We all know who's the perfect trampoline. Yeah, I definitely know who's flatter than a Minecraft world. Okay, I think the hand is kind of terrible, but just ignore it. I don't even want to do the hand, honestly. I already did a hand like a while ago. I'm honestly gonna have to like really put this aside because it's really time consuming to do all this work. I mean, I think I've seen worse sizes, actually. But honestly, guys, what's my opinion on this show? I mean, I gotta say the designs are actually pretty well done. I mean, the style, I kind of like the style a lot, actually. Which is unfortunately where the turns come. The idea of the show, definitely no. That's a big F. That's an F right there. Spy Family's idea, that is an S tier idea. Apothecary, I'm gonna say A. It's not the best, but it is pretty goated. Character designs in Spy Family, it does get a lower rate. Character designs in Apothecary, it's in the middle. And we're talking body size. Well, I gotta say, Yor is a little bit unsophisticated, but I think she is pretty well done overall. And same with the other characters in Spy Family. They may be a tiny bit sus, but they're not sus. Violence level, I gotta say the violence levels in Shakuno are not a lot. In Apothecary, I don't think it's a lot. In Spy Family, it is a lot, but if we're talking the opposite ways, I think Shakuno is definitely sus. But then, if we talk Apothecary, it's in the middle. Spy Family, it's nothing sus. Nothing sus, basically. So overall, what are my opinions on the show? The idea gets an F. The designs don't get an F, because I think the designs are really well done. I'm only talking face-wise. Okay, maybe I made it worse saying that. I'm only talking hair-wise, alright? Yeah, that's a good thing to say. Only talking hair-wise. It looks pretty nice. This is the definition of me hurrying up on my character on the character. Alright, I don't actually have time. I genuinely don't have time right now. Brother, I'm just really trying to hurry up on the character right now. Because I have absolutely no time to do this. I'm going to give you this for now, guys, because I just have absolutely no time today. I'm only doing this because I didn't do a drawing video yesterday. And I always catch up on my designs, so... Actually, I'm going to increase it up to here, the line, because I really don't have enough time to actually add proper designs, so... The bottom will be screwed. The top has some decent design. I just don't have the time and money to finish. I mean, I have some money, and it's actually free to do this, but I don't have the time. I just don't have enough time to actually finish this up, so you're going to have to just deal with it like this. I'm going to just add some basic shadings, some back hair if I even can. I'm just going to work quick on this one because I honestly really need to get it done. I'm going to see how the face is, and I'm going to fix her mouth really quick, so... Hakari Hanazono, don't worry, I will fix you immediately. Right. Let me be honest, this is actually not... This is not actually an easy task. I'm being honest. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like this, and here's the result, and you tell me. Did I cook, or did I fall off? And let's see, Wolves vs. Cats 2025 comeback. Let's get to 200 subscribers by the end of this year. Actually, that is an unrealistic goal. By the half of 2026, I want 200 subscribers. Anywho, that's it for this video. Mega Mayor out!